by the body. And the 3 by the speech. Gopa is laughing, very happy, very joyous status, very laughing. And Shiva means revealing the errors of the others. That speech that reveals instantly the mistakes and weakness of the egos. And egos, like all the activities, reveal immediately. And then Shiva, what's called Dakshal. Dakshal is not just also when they reveal that errors and mistakes, not just soft ways, but very powerful way, very strongly, very, in a way, loudly, clearly, without any kind of like, that we're not going to say, I'm unheard. We're not going to say unheard. That just so strong, so powerful, so accurate, those are by the speech, the principal qualities of speech. And then, Nyingji, Ngamba, Shiva is mind. Now, even though those external looks like so festival, so powerful, so dominating, so kind of frightening, but the heart, or the Nyingji means compassion. It's completely compassion status, kindness and compassion. And then Ngamba means that is also very deep. Ngamba means deep, very deep compassion. And wisdom and compassion is so deep. And then Shiva is peaceful, totally peaceful status. Calm and peaceful, relaxed. That is what it is. That is 3 by the mind. And this is what applied here. For example, here said the 200, like in the facing right are yellow, frowning and laughing widely. And the 200 facing behind are the splendid and shutting tongue. Those are the different translated and the mildly broken translation. 200 facing left are the green and peaceful, expressing the compassion. 200 facing outward are the blue, wrathful and powerful. So those are the expression of head, body, speech, and also the mind qualities. And then along with this, also known as, she's fulfilling 4 activities of the Buddhas, or 5 different activities of the Buddhas. Those are known as then the pacifying activity, and the increasing activity, magnetizing activity, and the subjugating activities, and then all spontaneously fulfilling activity. Those are known as the 5 activities that she fulfilling immediately that is symbolized by these 5 different colors are facing. And then similarly, also it is symbolized 5 wisdoms as well as 2. And then these 3, each face has 3 eyes, and those are symbolized the 3 wisdoms. The 3 wisdoms, or that is past, present, future, clearly everything. All that wisdom knows the perfectly cause, nature of the cause, perfectly knows, or that wisdom knows perfectly the nature of the result, and that wisdom knows perfectly the quality of the nature of the both cause and conditions. Those are in the Buddha teaching also named as 3 doors of liberations, and which is the cause, result, and the characteristics of the both cause and result of fruitless. That. And so those eyes are rolling, and the eyes are moving with the sparking of the wisdom light and the fires. And then he has 1,000 arms or the hands, and all holding those the souls, as he said. And again, 1,000 feet, and then she is also crushing and subduing all the negativities, obstacles, and obscurations. And generally, also these 2 obstacles, the biggest 2 obscurations in the teaching, often known as the two egos. These two egos are known as the individual egos and the phenomenal egos. Those are all another way grasping to the individuals, grasping to the all phenomena existence. These two graspings are the most powerful obstacles. And she crushing both. That's symbolized this both completely. So this 500 extended right legs crushing all the fears that is then like symbolizing all this like what's called this the phenomena ego clings, and 500 legs are bent inward, crushing all the obstacles, and that is then that individually ego clinging related with that all obstacles. Then she is the embodiment of all the Buddhas of 3 times, past, present, and future, or 10 directions, to symbolize that the 7 million Buddhas are crowned on her crown chakras, or her 7 million Buddhas adorn my crown, or the white umbrella crown, which is mine, and the 7 levels of the white canopies or the umbrellas spanning over her head, and this is 7 different levels of the white umbrella that span. That also means her inner channels. Generally, of course, there is different channels in the chakras and all that, but there is also known as 7 chakras. 7 chakras are that you know mostly that crown chakra, speech chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra. Then there is 2 more chakras. Those are known as then the chakra of the secret center, and there is then one other chakra, which is known as then chakra of the fire or the chakra of the wind and fire together, which will ignite the great blissfulness, and as well as the movement of the wind energies. That so those, and then there is so that way there is the 7 chakras. So again, I think maybe a little bit below the crown chakra, speech chakra, or crown chakra, speech chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra. Now I will go over, and then fire chakra. Then below there is called wind chakra, and below there is called secret center chakras or secret center chakra. That makes, I think, 7 chakras. And this is totally enlightened, great blissfulness. When you reach enlightenment, everything is completely in the enlightened, great blissfulness state, because free from the dualities. Because the wind energy, as I think maybe we talking yesterday, wind something, and that wind, the karmic wind is completely transcendental into the great wisdom status. So therefore, all chakras and all channels are in a refined wisdom light status. Everything is glowing in rainbow and blissful status. In order to symbolize that glorify, and then 7 chakras or 7 umbrellas spanning over her and spreading the great blissfulness, happy and joy, peace to all the living beings and to us. So that is what is symbolized. And then she is like all the hair poles of my poles of my body are the splendid with the wisdom lights, really let her flame, because she is semi-wrathful or let her more wrathful status. So therefore, then wisdom light and the same thing sparking that. That is also not just a light, it's the light of the great blissfulness, light of the great wisdom, uplifting status of that wisdom qualities. And then she is wearing, I wear the clothes and ornament, the peaceful and wrathful Buddhas. All those beautiful ornaments are, she's wearing that, which symbolize richness of the Sambhogaya qualities, all the richness. Sambhogaya is also in the Tibet called Lungju Dzogwa, because nothing is really missing. Sambhogaya means the rich. The rich of the Buddha nature is completely revealed without blurred by or hidden by the obscurations of duality. Therefore, richness is totally glowing from in and out all. To symbolize that, then these all beautiful ornaments are there. And now, more than that, then she is also embodiment of all the Buddhas. Buddhas, as I said before, and that is more also she is. In her forehead, there is Buddha Vairocana. Now all the body aspect of the Buddhas are crowned, and she embodies, and that is symbolized by the Buddha Vairocana and with syllable Om in his head, crown chakras. And all the speech of the Buddha, she is all embodied, and that is symbolized by the red R and Amitabha. Amitabha in his speech. Oh yeah, in speech center and in the heart also. So there is like in here. I'm sorry, I'm doing this correctly. And there is like three Buddhas. Vairocana Buddha in her forehead, or crown chakra. In the speech center, Amitabha in the speech center, and Vajrasattva in the heart center. Heart center. And in Amitabha's in the heart, there is Vairocana's heart, there is white Om syllables. Amitabha's heart, there is red A syllables. And then in the Buddha Vajrasattva's heart, there is blue Homs. That. And that will symbolize embodiment of the old Buddha's body, speech, mind, that she is present. And then here, and then in heart center, in here, her heart center, in the deep, here like Great Master Tsewang Rinpoche said here, what? At the lower part of my heart. So because I think when we realize the two Oms, that next letter, I think for the mostly beginner practice, next letter, what's called inconvenience. Therefore, they moved to Vajrasattva letter Lord to me, as he said that. But if it's comfortable, I'm sure it's okay. All in together, in the right in the heart center. If you feel a little uncomfortable to visualize this to the clarification, then you can move Vajrasattva a little bit lower of your heart center, right above there, and then her heart, then you can visualize on white Om syllable on the moon disk, as in the teaching said here. And then circle the mantra, same thing as in all the Buddha teachings, the Vajrayana teachings. And her teeth, upper teeth, 10 teeth, or upper teeth represent all the 10 Ratha deities, and lower teeth is all the female Ratha deities. And she has then all these poles of the upper lips blazing, so the poles of the upper blazing with fire and the tongue and the powerful soul, everything. And in my thought, the sun and moon, and my body is mass flame, or she is right in the middle of the western flame as end of the eons. And then maleficent beings everywhere are instantly incinerated, and all destroyed, burned, everything destroyed. And that means everything that's destroyed of their maliciousness, their intention, thought, or their bad motivation, bad action that completely burned, and everything become perfectly enlightened status. And now there's no more obstacles and hindrance. Everything is transcendented and removed. And she is the mostly dominating enlightened beings that dominate all the entire universe, all the three realms, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas as her retinues and her circles. And she is the most powerful one. And that is now our self, or your self, with that meditation. And then with that meditation, circle the mantra in the heart center as counterclockwise way, as often in the teaching said, that's female Buddhas. And then chant this praise. This praise, this is generally, of course, it's translated, but this is really mantras. Om Dori Sarva Vacham. Oh, this is the mantra. This is generally Buddha's teaching, as I showed yesterday, that text, is all in there, in these mantras. Then you join this, as in the teaching said, 7 times, or 5 times, or 3 times, according your times, you join these mantras. And then after that, you join and this, what's called? This, the root mantra, which is in page 12. And then there is a short mantra, which is again very brief mantra. You join as much as you can. So this is now what up to, again, I think up to what's called, up to this point, page 7. Up to page 7 is the meditating, and mainly to the Vajra body. And that time we are in the white umbrella status. And again, often in the visualization meditation, often said that you have to have 3 things. There's many beautiful qualities that you should have that, but all practitioners. But 3 things is Sarva, Tapa, and Temba in Tibet. Sarta Tin Sam. Sarva, S-A-L-W-A, Sarva, Tapa, D-A-G-P-A, Tapa, and Temba, T-A-N-P-A, Temba. So what means Sarva? Clarity. And what means Tapa? The purity. And what means Temba? Stable. This clarity, purity, and stable are very, very important. And of course, clarity is again for us, for many of us, it's not so visualization comes clear. Clear because our concentration is not so strong. And therefore it won't come clear. But even though it didn't come clear, always in the teaching said, you feel the presence, and you just feel that. That feeling is supported by the purity and stable. These are very important. Even if it didn't come clarity, perfectly clear as in the teaching mentioned here, if it comes. But if we have the purity and the stable, then it will bring the result. And then gradually it will also become clarity too.